Hey folks, back with ancient cosmography. Not sure how long my phone will cut me off in like 5 minutes or something because it's too full of photos. But I've been studying these ancient avatars that are used to memorize landscapes. So this is like the mother bear, and her two cubs that drowned in Lake Michigan, and then the cubs float up to the surface as the Manitou Islands, and then the mama bear like becomes part of the shoreline here. This and or this, hill at the top. So, but I think this is the same thing that the ancient Egyptian Book of Two Ways and a lot of other funerary texts reference this type of geographic mythology to memorize geography. And so it's very similar to what I've found with the Celtic stuff that I'm, familiar with from my background, like, basically the Red Hand of Ulster being these hills, these somewhat reddish hills on the of North Antrim, and this coastline that's kind of shaped a bit like a hand with a thumb right there. And then, it's supposed to be that the two giants were racing to see who could become Lord of Ireland. And in some version, or in at least one version, this giant is named Finn McCool. And they're neck and neck. Whoever touches Ireland first becomes Lord. So he cuts off his hand and throws his hand at Ireland. And then this would be, or this seems to represent that this would be the hand and this is his arm with the hand cut off. But there's a bunch of, so this is one that I've discovered myself. I haven't found anybody who actually realizes that the Red Hand of Ulster is geographic. But there are a bunch of other stories about other giants that in this area that are known to be related to geography. So, for instance, so this is what I think is the Red Hand of Ulster. And, I can show other versions of it where it looks much redder. But this is very far away, so you can't really see it that well. But just right about here is the Giant's Causeway, which is one of the most famous mythological landmarks on Earth. It's a bunch of, hexagonal basalt columns that stretch into the Irish Sea. And then there's similar columns here on the Isle of Staffa in Fingal's Cave, which means Finn McCool's Cave. And so that's called the Giant's Causeway. It's supposed to be like a bridge that was built across, but then partly broke. So this is all this type of stuff. It's myths that help you memorize geography, especially for sailors to memorize difficult straits, difficult coastal terrain. So another story says that Finn McCool grabbed this bit of earth right here and threw it into the sea, thereby creating both Loch, is that Strangford Loch or no? I don't know. I forget what that loch is called, that lake, and then also creating the Isle of Man right here from the earth that they threw out. There's another story where Finn McCool touches his thumb to a fish, which I'm guessing is this thing here, although it could also be this big-ass fish. Touches his thumb to the fish and then touches his thumb to his tooth, which I think his thumb is both here and here